Business Growth Talks podcast is created and hosted by Mark Hayward. In this show, we talk about how to grow a business in the growth stage. The growth stage is often marked by rapid developments, increased revenue, and an escalating customer base. In each episode, we talk to entrepreneurs and business owners who have grown businesses, and we cover topics like scaling processes, market expansion, financial management, human resource and talent development, and customer retention. If you are looking for actionable advice, tips, and techniques on how to grow, run and build your business, this is the podcast for you.
Hey everyone, my name is Mark Hayward. I'm talking from the Business Growth Talks. Thank you so much for joining me today. I want to talk about ChatGPT and how it is transforming the world and its potential impact. And we're going to go through different areas that ChatGPT is impacting, different industries. And hopefully you'll find this valuable and see the potential that it could actually have on people. So AI has been at the forefront of technological advances in recent years, and ChatGPT is one of the most promising AI innovations. While it may not single-handedly save the world in a dramatic sense, ChatGPT does possess the potential to make significant positive contributions across various fields and tackle some of the world's pressing challenges. We are going to talk about how ChatGPT is poised to make a difference and an influence on this world. So the first thing is the democratization of informational access. So it means that everyone can be educated by using ChatGPT. It can provide free and instant access to educational content. Students in underserved areas or those with limited resources can use it to learn a wide range of subjects, helping bridge the educational inequalities. So technology has always been for the rich, really. Let's just be honest. And therefore, when it was in the 80s and 90s, it was the first people to have computers. And then moving on, fast forward, and it was the first person to have a phone. Then the first person to have the internet and how they used it, and Google and things like this. But having ChatGPT part of the answer of education is going to be super important. And therefore, when it becomes at the point that everyone can use it, whether you're using it on a computer, on a laptop, or a phone, you have access to all of it on these different platforms. And therefore, it has that idea of democratization. And therefore, people with limited resources are able to get information that equalizes the education system. And it must be honest, I really think that people are going to learn so much more. Look, ChatGPT does have limitations, absolutely. But if it can help guide people and bring people along when they're thinking about their education. Look, we had books, we have the internet, and now we've got ChatGPT, all resources to be able to help people, educate people, and bring people along with their education. We're going to talk about healthcare now. So diagnosis and treatment. ChatGPT can assist doctors in diagnosing diseases by analyzing patient symptoms and medical records. It can also recommend treatment plans based on latest research, ultimately leading to better patient care. By analyzing the vast amount of scientific literature and clinical trials, ChatGPT can assist in drug discovery and the development of new treatments in various diseases. So diagnosis is super important. It's got this huge database, this huge method of being able to assume information, and they'll be able to help doctors be able to analyze patient symptoms and their medical records. So ChatGPT, you can upload stuff into, and then you can actually get them to assist you in diagnosing symptoms. And the whole idea of advent of drug discovery in clinical trials, I think is going to massively change healthcare, and it's going to hopefully fast forward the way we can deal with cancer and with other diseases. So it has great impact on healthcare. So another area that it might be able to help is climate change mitigation. So ChatGPT can analyze climate data, predict trends, and suggest mitigation strategies. Its ability to process immense data sets and help researchers understand climate patterns and making informed decisions. Policymakers also can use ChatGPT to generate policy recommendations based on the latest climate science, aiding in the development of effective climate policies. So we are just at the forefront of climate change and how it's going to impact our world. Being able to predict trends and think of ideas and strategies that are going to help us as as humanity on being able to work out how we're able to less the carbon footprint, be able to think about how we can analyze climate data and be able to work out strategies that are able to help humanity. These are looking at so far we are dealing with huge impact on healthcare, climate change, and these things are what is going to impact humanity for the next hundreds of years. So also it can help education. ChatGPT can create personalized learning paths for students adapting to their strengths and weaknesses. This can lead to an effective learning experiences. Teachers can use ChatGPT as a resource to find teaching materials, get explanations for complex topics, and generate quizzes and assignments. So this in education is going to be so important. Kids are going to be able to use ChatGPT to give them a guide. Now, what was worried when it first came out that students were going to use this and hack the system and be able to get articles and documents and papers all done by ChatGPT. Hopefully, the education system will be able to solve that issue. There are now plugins that mean that you can tell when they are being created by ChatGPT and not by the human. So we do have to think about that and be cautious of that. But being able to help the teachers think about materials that they can talk to their students about, getting through complex topics and creating assignments and quizzes is going to really impact the education system, whatever country you're in. So teachers should be looking to leverage technology and ChatGPT to help them be more effective, be better at their jobs, and be able to produce better materials for their children. So ChatGPT will help customer support. So it can handle routine customers' inquiries and tasks, freeing up human agents to focus on complex issues, reducing response times and improving overall customer satisfaction. 24/7 availability, so customers can assist at any time, enhancing their experience and ensuring their needs are met appropriately. So this is going to be also really impactful because the simple tasks, things like chatbots and things like that, are going to be able to answer quick questions and be able to get the response quickly to their customers. And then, as I said, like the humans that are going to be running the whole system, they can deal with the things that are super complex, super difficult for ChatGPT to be able to answer at this stage. So there still is a role in customer support regarding the human being part of that system. So we shouldn't worry about necessarily losing jobs. It just means that the jobs will be slightly different and they might need additional support and a different additional experience. So the whole idea of being able to translate and cross-cultural communications. So global businesses can use ChatGPT to communicate with customers and partners in multiple languages, expanding their global reach and fostering international trade and cooperation. ChatGPT can help people understand and appreciate different cultures, promoting tolerance and empathy in an increasingly interconnected world. So again, we're talking about big issues here, and it means that being able to communicate in multiple languages just becomes so much easier for people. They are being able to get their global reach and being able to promote cooperation on a trans and global cultural change. So this is so important for being able to make business faster and more empathetic and tolerant, which is something that is so important in business. Also, ChatGPT can quickly summarize and synthesize research papers, saving researchers time and helping them identify trends and gaps in literature. It can generate ideas and hypotheses by analyzing existing research and suggesting novel approaches to problems. So that whole idea of being able to consume more data faster than a human can improve research and innovation. And we can look at those trends and be able to analyze them and be able to synthesize them for solutions that research and innovation is there for. So this is going to be really important. Again, a massive subject that we're talking about here and how ChatGPT can do that. So it can also have a potential to contribute to saving the world. Now, there's such a grand plan, but all of these subjects that we've talked about today are big issues, and being able to think about how ChatGPT can be able to assist us as a humanity, as the humankind, is going to be crucial. It's essential that AI responsibility and ethically addressing concerns relating to bias, security, and privacy. But we do need to see that this is a powerful tool that is going to address some of the largest world grand levels, most pressing challenges, and improving the quality of life for people around the world. So this is going to be super important, and the impact that I've talked about today, it cannot be understated. It has a huge impact and will have a huge impact for the next 100 years, in my opinion, even longer. So thank you so much for joining me today. Hopefully you've enjoyed this content, this bonus episode talking about how ChatGPT is going to impact the world on the biggest issues. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and I really do appreciate your time. And on to the next one.
Thank you for listening to Business Growth Talks. This podcast is released every Monday, so don't miss an episode by subscribing to all podcast platforms, including Apple and Spotify. Have a great day.